sure to buy some bug spray on your way home. I need to spray your wife down something bad.
Hey, now Mom, that's going too far. Seriously, couldn't you just set up a bug zapper?
No, that simply won't do. I want to spray her face directly. It's the only way that I can de-stress from having to look at her face all day.
Oh, I definitely know the feeling.
Even though she always acts like some disgusting parasite, she really has a brazen way of just walking around the house all the time.
Alright, so I get your frustrations, but there are bound to be other methods to get rid of any stress that she may be causing you.
Maybe. But it really is quite stressful living with such a stranger.
I get where you're coming from. She's always so gloomy. Every day she looks like she's coming directly from a funeral.
Just so you know, I am part of this group. I can see all the messages that you are sending to each other. Oh no! I guess I failed to remember that you were part of this group.
In the house and even in the group chats. You really just have zero presence, huh?
I don't talk at home because I am specifically told not to. Every time I talk, I get shouted at for simply opening my mouth. I mean, of course! Listening to your voice is like listening to nails on a chalkboard. Which is exactly why I'm doing everything that I can to reduce all communication down to messages.
Don't be butting into conversations between a parent and child. It's gross.
I'm sorry. I was just thinking that because you were going so hard with insults about me that you forgot that I was even in this group. Doesn't matter if you are in here or not. I have no reason to hold back what I say about you.
Almost everything about you is just so bland. There's no reason to hold back on what we say about you. You act like some useless maid that doesn't even know her place.
Usually maids cost quite the pretty penny, but this one does it all for free. Good job, Jake. It must have been hard to find such a cheap maid for hire.
What a find, am I right? She has no other relatives either. She is truly a woman with a lifetime of loneliness ahead of her.
So that's why she was never able to get a proper education. Always just such a lonesome thing. I almost feel bad for her. If you're really going to go that far, then I truly don't mind just not being around anymore. What are you saying? If me just existing is enough to cause stress for you two, then I think the most proper course of action is for me to leave. Right?
Hey, stupid, you aren't making any sense.
I know, right? Does she really have nothing going on in her empty little head? Did I say something wrong? What about what I said doesn't make sense? Like I was saying earlier, you're basically a free maid. Why would you be allowed to leave the house? But this is nothing like how a married couple is supposed to live.
Every house is different with how they live. This is just our way of going about things.
If that's true, then could you at least treat me like I'm actually part of the family? You act like I'm a stranger, and whenever I do try to communicate, it always just feels like I'm talking to a wall. It's obvious that it feels like you're talking to a wall. I'm the one who's been building it. Wait, you've been what? Are you saying that you've been doing it on purpose?
Exactly, in order for you not to intrude where you don't belong. A line has been explicitly drawn so that you stay where you belong.
I guess that I've always felt that that was the case. I just didn't really want to confirm it. Also, though you say that you'll leave, it's not like you have anywhere to actually go, now do you? I can just try and find a job that allows me to live in. Who would hire someone as talentless as you? Let alone hire you to do a job that allows you as a live-in. I have no idea, but I'll do my best to find one.
For someone like you, you should just stick to what you actually can do. Use the rest of your life to support the house you're already part of.
Exactly. And you should be happy that you have this job to begin with. It comes with a roof over your head and 3 meals a day. More than you deserve. Understood.
Lately, the quality of the food has been getting worse. Stop getting lazy with it.
Food prices are going up, and it's getting harder and harder to buy the things that I need. I don't have enough money, so the quality is bound to fall a little.
You're given $300 a month for food, and you still can't make proper meals?
If you could increase it by around $50, then that would really be a big help.
I guess it can't be helped then. I'll raise the funds for food by $50 then.
While you're at it, could you do something about how you look? I don't even want you going out in public looking as dirty as you do. I've been cutting my own hair and I don't have any makeup. What do you expect me to do? Even if you don't have any makeup, there is only so bad you can actually look without it, right? Do better with hiding your ugliness. It's actually amazing how bad you can look. I'll make sure to try and not be too much of an embarrassment. More than anything, I don't want you to be an embarrassment to my beautiful baby. So make sure of it. Understood. My name is Olivia, a 34-year-old housewife. Though I had almost no experience with romance of any sort, about 3 years ago, I was approached by Jake. He told me that he liked me and that no one else would do. He told that to me so many times that I eventually started to fall for him. Up until the actual wedding, him and even his mother were actually quiet and nice people. As such, I never had any complaints about having his mother come live with us. However, as soon as we started to live together, everything started to come undone, as you have just seen. Constantly being regarded as a stranger in my own home. Almost anything and everything that I say or suggest is immediately being shot down. Life has become more and more exhausting. However, life is a strange thing. There are always things happening in ways that you least expect. Something is about to happen that would then change the direction that my life will take. What a vile woman! Hiding such a large amount of money from us! Wait, what are you saying? I don't have any money at all. You've got some moxie denying it. I found the money that you had hidden in the bucket on the back porch. I have no idea what you are talking about.
Wow, huh? Hiding something like that from your own family? Don't you have any shame?
You've been treating me like a stranger, haven't you? You're going to use that as an excuse for hiding something like this. These are two wholly different circumstances.
You really are the worst, Olivia.
No, wait. Please, what are you talking about? I have no idea. There is around $100,000 here. How could you even get your hands on this amount of money? You've been doing indecent things, haven't you? That's absurd. I have done nothing but look after the house.
A side job that this talentless woman could do, but make so much money? I'd love to know what kind of things you've been up to.
I don't have any job or anything like that. Ah, I get it. You've been selling yourself for money, haven't you? Please stop it. I would never do anything like that.
Wow, what a disgusting woman.
You're wrong! But maybe there is a benefit to having you do something so vile. You've made quite the amount of money in your ventures. I, for one, am going to cheer you on your little side job.
I guess you're right. With this, you can start repaying me and my mom for all the debt that you've accrued over the years. You must be delighted.
Like I told you, I don't have any money. Why do you sound like you're afraid? Oh, you must be worried about the taxes and everything that comes with such dirty money. If you continue to make money for the family like this from now on, I'll make sure to keep it a secret for you.
Right, we'll keep quiet. That way you'll be able to keep bringing in that money.
How can I get you to believe me? I don't have nor never had any money. Me and little Jake are going to take the money and go on vacation for a little while. What? But don't start getting lazy because no one is in the house. If we come back and there is even one speck of dust left, I'll make you do all the cleaning over from scratch.
Right. Make it so that when we get back from vacation, we don't return to a pig pen. Make it nice and tidy.
But where will you be going? With this amount of money, we could go anywhere we want, huh? From New York to LA. The world is our oyster.
Hey, Mom, how about we go to Europe? I've always wanted to go.
Oh, honey, we don't have passports. We can't go so quickly.
We should definitely make passports then. With the amount of money that this woman is raking in now, we can easily go anywhere in the world that we want.
Oh, you're right, dear. We should start planning where to go next.
Maybe I should quit my job too. It's a little hard to take, having my wife make more money than me, but that doesn't mean that I'm actually losing when it comes to being a person.
Exactly. How can you be losing as a person when you're able to be immersed in so many cultures throughout the world? Looks like we'll be living the high life from now on, honey. I'm not making any money from anywhere. Please don't quit your job like that.
Stop blabbering and just do as you're told.
The real owner of that money is definitely going to be angry if they don't get a hold of it. Please don't do any of the things that you're saying you'll do. You're doing everything that you can to try and get this money back. Making up lies and playing the fool. Too bad we've received the money, and we're keeping it. I really don't know anything. Please. Yeah, stop with the act. It's not getting you anywhere.
Well then, Olivia, make sure to properly take care of the house while we're gone.
Don't be expecting any souvenirs. If there is any money to spare, I'm going to be using it on my sweet baby boy.
Hey, Ma, let's eat tons of nice foods. There's bound to be something nice and exotic. Hey, Olivia, where are you? Why aren't you in the house?
After finally coming back from vacation, we find the house deserted. You didn't even have the decency to see us return from the airport.
You got all full of yourself being alone, didn't you? You're probably out there wasting money on bars or something, aren't you?
Really, what a woman. Going out alone when you haven't seen your husband for so long.
Doing this, you really have become a stranger to this house. Don't go blaming me if you end up getting kicked out.
So you're finally directly stating that I'm a stranger now. I'm actually relieved that it's finally out in the open.
What are you going on about?
So you are still around. Seriously, going out and prancing around without having dinner ready. How rude of you. It's already 7 p.m. Hurry up! Come home and make dinner like you're supposed to. Make it yourself. Huh? You've got some nerve talking to me like that. I'm never going to make dinner for you two ever again. Moreover, I'll never allow myself to make it ever again.
You have a lot of explaining to do, Olivia. What are you talking about?
Being threatened at every possible opportunity? About being made into a stranger? To be thrown out? I couldn't handle it anymore, so I filed divorce papers. With this, we are truly strangers and can cut any and all ties with each other.
What are you doing all on your own? No one gave you permission to do any of this.
Always thinking of me as a stranger. I was just in the way. Wasn't I? This is just working out exactly as you had hoped. I'll never give you permission to divorce. Who gave you the right to do this? I don't require your permission, Janet. Moreover, I have every right to do this. Despicable! You insolent little child!
I thought we already established that you had nowhere to go, being such a loner. It must be some guy, huh? It's one of your customers, isn't it? Now you're just simply cheating. You know that I could sue you for mental damages, don't you?
You can make up stories about what I am doing all you want. But you're completely mistaken.
Mistaken about what?
It's true that I'm not at your home, but that doesn't mean that I'm not at home.
What? What are you talking about?
When I was 18 years old, my parents decided that they wanted to move to London. At that time, I told them that I would like to remain here. Because of that, we had a fight about where I was going to spend my life. Through the fighting, communication started to die down between us.
Your parents were alive? They were in London this whole time?
I told them about major events in my life. For example, getting married. However, other than that, I have had little to no communication with them. Who has the ability to just move to London? What does your father do? He owns several companies. You're telling me, all this time you are the daughter of some rich company mogul? I guess you could say something like that. I did try and hide most of the information from my father about the marriage, essentially just trying to keep everything as close to the chest as I could. But my parents knew that getting married to someone like you was a mistake. Which means that all that money was just given to you by your parents because they were worried about you. About that. My father never has done anything of the sort. What? 2 days after you two left for your vacation, a young man had come by the house. Your customer, I'm guessing. I already told you, I am not involved in anything like that. Then what was that money from? Hurry up and spill it! The man said that he was hired on the internet for a job. Just being the carrier of something, he would be able to get a $1,000 cash payment.
I've heard of things like that. It's actually a dangerous job. Stuff to do with the mob.
Apparently, while on the job, out of interest in what he was carrying, he decided to look in the bag that he was given. Once he saw that he was carrying so much money, he realized that it must be something very dangerous and got scared. He was near our house at the time, so he threw the money into the bucket and ran away in fear.
He threw the money away?
He was able to hide away for a while, but he ended up getting found by the people that hired him. The people that found him were beyond furious and had gave him an ultimatum. He said all of this and was accusing me of having the money while crying. So you're saying the money that we've been using is some type of blood money or laundered money? By the story that I was told, or from what I gather, it's not actually money like that.
But then why was there so much?
It seems that the man was really sorry for what he had done. He was extremely apologetic for getting me involved in such a mess. But this whole situation isn't one to go away with just an apology. It's all that kid's fault! We didn't do anything wrong! After being threatened about the whereabouts of the money, he confessed that he had hidden the money at our house.
He's putting a target on us?
After that, I don't know if he was from the mob or not, but a man came that looked like he had a lot of power. He came to me and asked me questions. The mob came to our house!
Thank God we were so far away from the situation at the time.
You've got that right. We're pretty lucky. He asked very politely if I could return the money. He was very calm and polite when asking, but I could sense that behind his smile he was a dangerous person. Since the truth was that I didn't have the money, I told him everything. That my husband and his mother took the money and went on vacation. Are you stupid?
You're pretty stupid, huh?
Yeah, I must be the stupid one. What do you think is going to happen to us if they find us?
This is really bad. There's almost nothing left. It's almost gone.
But there was around $100,000 in that bag. There is no way you could use that much in 10 days. Crazy expensive hotels and room service. Malls with high-end brand stores. We used so much on everything. It was gone almost instantly.
I even bought an expensive suit and watch.
Even if you used some of the money, I was expecting you to only use around $5,000 or so. But how much is actually left?
There's only about 15,000 left.
You used that much. You're the point of contact, right? Olivia, do something about this. I'm not sure if I made it clear in my previous messages, but I'm not a part of your family. I have already filed for divorce and am now officially a stranger to you. Not only that, but I am in London with my parents now. There is nothing that I even can do. Who gave you permission to leave the country? I gave myself permission. Where I go is none of anyone's business but my own. You ungrateful little brat. Just spouting all this self-important crap. I should be washing out your mouth with soap.
Stop it, Mom. We really shouldn't be making her angry.
You're right, honey. How unbecoming of me. I should really just calm down then. To be honest, I don't think there is anything that you two can actually do anymore. Pretty much, no matter what you do, the mob is probably going to find you.
I don't want anything like that to happen. Will they really find us?
Getting help for yourself. Leaving the country. How dare you do something so cowardly? The man who eventually became the middleman to the mob guy that I was talking to is actually the one who suggested it. He said, "You better just get out of here." That's when I mustered up the courage to talk to my parents about leaving the country to live with them.
You're so cruel. I am your husband. Why didn't you take me with you?
I was finally able to get the divorce all settled and finished. Why is it that I should have to continue putting up with seeing your face all the time?
Okay, I'm sorry for what I've done. My mom was just getting me too riled up, making me think things and do things that aren't me. She was the one pushing me to try and push you away so much.
I wanted you to protect me, not push me away.
She was just so mean all the time. She would try and push you around all the time and got me to do the same. I didn't want to do any of what I did, but I ended up hurting you just the same.
Jake! You're going to try and put all the blame on your own mother!
I mean, it's true, isn't it? If it wasn't for you, I would have lived a nice, happy life with Olivia. We would have been happy. I loved her so much in the beginning. All of this happened because you were the one pushing me to be so hard on her.
You're being so hurtful, Jake. You don't mean it. Hey now, don't start a fight between a mother and son. It's really hard to watch. But either way, I think I really should thank you both. What are you talking about? If it wasn't for you two going off to who knows where and spending all that money, I never would have gotten the chance to reconnect with my parents. For that, I really do thank you both.
Would you not be willing to come back? Oh, I would love it if I could finally meet your parents. Or better yet, what about I come to you?
Oh, you don't have to worry about meeting them. They told me that a man who couldn't properly take care of their daughter isn't worth meeting.
Please, don't say that, Olivia.
Please, pay back the money to the mob. All the money that your parents have. It must barely even be a drop in the bucket to them. Well, apparently they could. But they won't. They don't want to be involved with helping you in any way.
No, please.
Well, honey, we don't have any other choice. Maybe we should just make a run for it. The middleman who I was talking about, Tony, gave me some advice about running. Or rather, advice on not running. He said that there hasn't been one person who has actually gotten away. No matter who they were eventually caught. He also said that the people who do try to run away don't exactly get to have a happy ending.
Oh, we're done for.
If you see Tony, tell him I said, "Greetings from London." Please, let us come to you, Olivia.
Mom, passports. We still don't have them.
Oh no! We couldn't leave if we wanted to! Following that conversation, it seems that Tony was able to find them pretty easily. The money wasn't exactly the most clean, so there was no way that Tony and all of them would get the police involved in this matter. So those two were put to work in order to pay off the money that they owed. Jake was sent to an almost boot camp-like area, where he would be doing harsh manual labor from morning to night. While Janet, being older, would focus more on the cleaning and the laundry. It seems that this boot camp is situated somewhere in the middle of a forest, out of town. Honestly, I had no idea that there was such a thing going on, let alone that it would be run by the mob. Maybe I should write them a letter or something, to see how they are doing. If I ever get the opportunity, I think I'd like to go and see what they are up to, working so hard in the forest. I am so happy that I was able to get away from those two horrible people. I am also truly thankful to my parents for letting me come back to mend old wounds. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. See you next time.